The National World War I Museum and War Memorial, located in Kansas City, Missouri, opened in 1926, with several expansions and additions since. It's by far the largest and most extensive collection of World War I associated memorabilia and artifacts, with displays beginning with the causes of World War I through the war years and a bit about the political situations that followed. Funded entirely by private donations, the museum sits high on a hill with long, gorgeous reflecting ponds in the front entrance and lovely friezes on the walkway up the hill from the back. Visitors enter the museum into this glass-floored hallway suspended over poppy fields and into a theater for a 20-minute introductory movie. As of 2025, the museum's collection included more than 350,000 items, making it the largest World War I collection globally. The upper walls and several prominent areas displayed propaganda posters. It's fascinating to think back on those years when it seemed that fascism would take over the world unless the population of the democratic nations willingly volunteered to go to war to defeat them. Artillery advanced dramatically during World War I through the introduction of scientific targeting, a technique called creeping barrage, and sophisticated hydropneumatic recoil systems. These technological and tactical leaps transformed guns from simple direct fire support into the dominant industrial killer of the battlefield. These photos, made into postcards, document the destruction of Serbia from the Central Powers occupation. In October 1915, combined German, Austro-Hungarian, and Bulgarian forces under Field Marshal August von Mackensen launched a decisive Serbian campaign, overwhelming the Royal Serbian Army. The Germans systematically murdered civilians and burned cities, reducing the population by over 10% within a year and a half. Very impressive are the life-size dioramas. This one showed a trench scenario demonstrating how the walls were built, with a surprise enemy soldier at its end. This installation demonstrates the level of field hospital care, often overwhelmed by the number of casualties. Tanks entered World War I on September 15, 1916, by the British during the Battle of the Somme. World War I was the first major conflict to use airplanes in combat, shifting rapidly from unarmed scouting to specialized roles like dogfighting, bombing, and ground attack. To break the British blockade, submarine warfare became an essential part of the German strategy, with the result of bringing America into the war on the side of the Allies. By late 1917, both the Allies and Germans were using mustard gas. Included in the many displays are a variety of uniforms, including those worn by women and those of generals. The overall mortality rate of wounded soldiers in World War I was roughly 10% for those who made it to medical care, although the rate varied from around 5% for extremity amputations to over 50% for abdominal wounds. There's so much to see at the World War I Museum and War Memorial. I recommend planning 3 to 4 hours for your visit. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like them, please subscribe.